Yeah, what's going on, guys? Coming back another video here. Thought I would like to talk about the new Ada Wong Separate Ways that just came out for Resident Evil 4. Playing it right now. It's awesome. Looks obviously it looks really good on PS5. Plays similar to the original, over the shoulder. Controls are decent. Gunplay is fun. So I want to talk. I just did the first mission, but overall, I'd like to talk about it. Give you some background on the Separate Ways DLC. So originally, back in the GameCube era, Capcom announced the Capcom Big Five, and I will show you what I'm talking about. So, like I said, this is GameCube era. Capcom Big Five are 5 video games that were unveiled by Capcom 2002, published at a time when the GameCube console was a failed to capture market share. So to help Nintendo out, Capcom announced 5 new GameCube titles. And the first one was Piano 3, which isn't bad. I played it. It seemed more of a tech demo, seemed more like a tech demo than anything. The music was actually pretty cool. Definitely nothing really out there like at the time. It didn't go over too well, if I remember correctly. So it wasn't a huge hit Capcom was hoping for. I just don't think the game was. It just didn't seem complete when it came out. It was really really short. It just seemed like they just do a bunch of add-ons at the very end to make it replay it over and over again. Story was pretty non-existent, if I remember correctly. So, PNO3, Beautiful Joe. I got this also side-scroll, a little, I guess you'd call it beat 'em up. I didn't really get into a whole lot. Some people love it. Um, it is what it is. There was a Beautiful Joe 2 Red Hot Rumble came out for GameCube and PS2. And I want to say there was one on the Game Boy Advance, but I could be wrong on that. But either way, it wasn't the huge success Capcom and Nintendo were hoping for. Dead Phoenix never saw the light of day. It never came out at all. We'll come back to that one. Killer 7. This is a game I just couldn't get into. Grasshopper manufacturer. They make some really weird games. This is one of them. I tried to get into. I just couldn't. Some people love it though. Some people, swear to God, it's one of the best games from Grasshopper. Drawing on a blank, some other stuff they made. I've tried other games they try to make in a. Later on, I just couldn't really get into it. So Killer 7, but it was kind of lukewarm reception with people. Well, I wouldn't call it a failure. I don't think it's been released on anything else but GameCube. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty certain about that. I don't think it's on the PlayStation 2 or anything. Yeah, I don't think so. All right, so now we'll come back to Resident Evil 4. Obviously, this was a huge one for the GameCube and Nintendo in general, and Capcom announced this, Resident Evil 4. And it came out, it was mind-blowing. I remember getting it day one, the GameCube package deal, came with the red tin, came with the art book and what else? Some other stuff. Art book, like a little strategy guide, and I think really that's it. It didn't come with a soundtrack or anything. But game was amazing, critical success. I think I got like 10s right across the board. So this game at the time, Capcom said it won't be released on any other platform. I remember them saying that in the hopes that people would go and buy a GameCube. I'm sure a lot of people did go and buy a GameCube just for this game. That's how good it was. It was kind of like it was kind of like Halo for the original Xbox. People actually went out and bought a Halo Xbox, the original, just for Halo. Like you're looking at one. That's the reason why I bought an original Xbox to play Halo. And I'm willing to bet people bought a GameCube just to play Resident Evil 4. It was that good of a game. So fast forward, and I don't know how many years later. It wasn't that long afterwards. The GameCube basically was, going down the tubes compared to the other platforms at the time, which were PlayStation 2 and Xbox. They were just getting left in the dust. So Capcom just decided to release Resident Evil 4 on the PlayStation 2. And let me bring this up. Oh, here it is. I already got it up. And the interesting about this was it was coming out with a extended version of the game, which would be I just saw it. Damn it. Separate ways, separate ways, separate ways. All right, there it is. So it was released with a special side mission, Ada Wong, Separate Ways. I remember I bought the original PS2. It came in a steelbook, and it was 2 discs, if I remember correctly. I don't remember what the yeah, it was 2 discs. I think one might have been a soundtrack. I can't remember. But I just remember playing Separate Ways, blown away. I think I had to finish the main game to unlock it, if I remember correctly. With the new PlayStation 5, you don't have to. You can go right into it. You got to download. It's $10. You can play it right away. So that's cool. I was worried about that because I haven't finished Resident Evil 4 on the PlayStation 5 yet. But yeah, Separate Ways came out, man. It was just that was huge for the PS2. So Resident Evil got another shot in arm on the PlayStation 2. So yeah, it's just something I kind of want to talk about a little bit. A lot of people know about the Capcom 5, the attempt to save the GameCube, and it was a massive failure. So I used to be a diehard Resident Evil collection. If you go back and watch my really early videos, I went over my whole collection, and you can tell I was really diehard at the time. Not so much. The one game I am really hoping for they remake is Code Veronica. I did play that on the PlayStation 1, I believe. Yeah, it was PlayStation 1. That game hasn't seen the light of day since the PlayStation 1. I think. I want to say that's true. PlayStation 1, yeah, it hasn't. I take that back. GameCube. It got ported to the GameCube, sorry. But I remember playing it on the PlayStation 1. I never played on the Cube. You just got the tank-like controls, but the story is really odd, to say the least. I would like them to see remake it and get some decent controls, updated graphics. That would be badass. I've heard rumors they are doing that. I'm not sure if that's true or not. So who knows? But there's one Resident Evil game I love to see remade. It is Code Veronica. The rest I can do without. Resident Evil 5 I do like. A lot of people don't like it. It's very fun with Fran if you get to do co-op. 4, obviously we just got 4, which I was shocked they remade that. And I think that's really it. Yeah, 4 is Resident Evil Code Veronica, man. Fingers crossed for that one. So that's it, guys. A quick history of Resident Evil 4, Ada Wong, side quest, Separate Ways, in case you didn't know. So go out and buy it. You'll love it, and you won't regret it. So later.